Chris Conover, a huge victory here tonight over Treynor. Tell me about just beating a team like Treynor, which hadn't been done since we don't even know when.
Right. We've watched Treynor a couple times this year, and hats off to them. Treynor played fantastic. They played a bit above the level that we've seen previously. Little Hughesman threw a fantastic game. Very impressed with her. We knew it was going to be an ugly game. We knew we were going to have to find ways to scrape runs across. So we were trying to push whenever we could to try to get a little pressure on them and try to sneak a few runs. And luckily, we sneaked one more than they did.
You get off to that good start, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. How did that maybe, I don't know if they were riled up, not settled down, but did it settle down a little bit?
It did, but yet the contact we were making still wasn't to the level that we were wanting. I liked the at-bats. I liked how we were really pushing the count and making her throw a lot of pitches. I felt later on in the game that we kind of went away from that. We were a little too aggressive on pitches that weren't necessarily the pitches we wanted to drive, and her pitch count dropped a little bit, and it helped her and it hurt us.
Couple of big plays I want to talk about. The one by Ashlyn in center with 1 down in the 7th. What'd you see?
Hey, I saw vintage Ash. I have said for the past 3 years she is the best defensive outfielder in the WIC. Unfortunately, people always say you have to go by offense. Not Ash is a shutdown center fielder. She always has been, and she got that jump on it. She was coming in hard. I had no doubt she'd catch it. I've just seen it too many times by her.
How about a couple pitches later, the foul ball home run?
That was a shot. Yeah. That was a shot. Mike Renfeld's our pitching coach. He calls all the pitches. I trust him. I trust Kenna. I knew exactly what they were trying to do, try to run inside to try to open things back up again. Luckily, we got it just enough inside.
Did you ever think it was fair, though?
From my angle, no. Okay. From my angle, it looked like it hooked pretty good. Yeah. So, but Mike already had 2 other pitches called in his mind, so I just trust Mike and Kenna.
And finally, the last play, the last pitch. She's running the ball over there. You're like, finally, this is done.
Very much so. I told told Kenna earlier about how a team from Iowa lost the state championship by throwing the ball last out over the first baseman's head. And I said, next time you have that opportunity, make sure you do a nice solid under toss and let's get there. And I was glad to see that taken care of. I saw the look on Kenna's face. I knew exactly what she was doing. She was securing it.
How about, you celebrate this one. You got Underwood tomorrow now, a battle of the 2 undefeated teams in the conference. Huge game there in Oakland tomorrow.
Very much so. Hope I have a great crowd. It'll be a good game. Underwood's been playing extremely well. We knew we had to get through this game. We knew it was a trap game in about 3 different ways. We get through this one, and now we can refocus on Underwood and then give them our best shot.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats.
Hey, thank you very much.
Ashlyn, we don't know when the last time Riverside beat Treynor softball, but we know, before tonight. Now we know this is the one. Tell me what's going through your head getting a victory over a team like this.
Well, the fact that I don't think ever beat them in Riverside history is pretty cool. So yeah, this was definitely a big game that we needed to win, and we needed this momentum going into Underwood's game tomorrow.
One of the big plays was that second out in the 7th by you, a diving play in center field. Take me through what you saw there and how it all ended up.
We have kind of gotten to know Treynor, I guess, is like a bunting team. So we definitely just knew, I'll scoot up, and I saw it coming towards me, and, there's not really, that would be a bad time to not get it, so put everything in it.
You guys jump out on top right away. What did that do for your confidence against Treynor? I know you guys play with confidence anyway, but this is something that, like you said, hadn't happened before.
Yeah, we have gotten really good at playing a good first half or a good second half. So we knew that coming into this game, we really needed to start on top at the beginning, and it really did help throughout the whole game.
All right, you mentioned Underwood. It's going to be a battle of unbeaten teams in the WIC. Obviously a huge game. What are your thoughts on matching up with them?
I think it's going to be a really tough game, but I think that going into tough games, we do a really good job of composing ourselves and playing our game. So I think we're going to do really well playing at our level, so I think we'll be okay.
Great job.
Thank you.
All right, Kenna, your turn. You're the winning pitcher of Riverside softball team in a win over Treynor. Yeah. Never been done in the quick stats era. So it's like 29 games that you had. But what does this one mean?
Means a lot. It was an ugly win, but we got it done. That's the thing that mattered, is we just wanted to go out there and play our game. Didn't get quite to our game, but tomorrow we're coming out hot, hopefully.
You said ugly win. Why do you say it's ugly?
Our bats weren't as good as they could have been. Our defense wasn't as good as they could have been. We definitely could have stepped it up.
But a victory is a victory. How'd you feel you pitched today?
Pitched a lot better than a few days ago. Wasn't bad. Hit my spots a lot easier today.
Underwood, I mentioned this with Ashlyn. You guys know kind of what the stakes are, but any game is huge in this short season. So how do you approach that one?
We just know that we have to come out hot right away. We can't wait till the 7th inning or the 5th inning to get going. We have to come out hot right away.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.